we're doing this. So we're using the TotalBoat aluminum boat aluminum AF copper-free ablative anti-fouling paint. 2023 and season 4. I think this will even go to 2024. I don't know. All I can tell you is that we've been sailing the boat and enjoying ourselves. Minimal amount of boat work this year, but that's okay. I want to enjoy my family, I want to enjoy the boat, and I also want to enjoy some boat drinks. Nothing better than being sun-kissed on the water. I hope that you guys have really enjoyed these videos, and if there's something you want to see, I implore you to reach out and ask me, and I'm more than happy to record it for you. Boat work is my favorite, so if you have some need for a helping hand, by all means, just reach out. I'm here. But until then, I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and cheers to you in the water. What's going on, guys? So if you saw last week's, you saw that I got the Highfield, and actually, I mean, I'm still filming. I haven't moved. This is going to be me doing the bottom job. So things to think about here. The TotalBoat paint I used on my West Marine unit, I had no metal, right? No, it was just no fiberglass, no metal. It was just a flat bottom roll up dink, and I didn't have to really worry about anything except for getting it covered with that inflatable boat paint, which has been doing amazing. It's been roughly a month since I put her in the water. I don't even have any slime, so kudos to TotalBoat on that. So I reached out and I found the aluminum one. So I'm going to be doing the aluminum hull. By the way, this is powder coated. I don't want this growing stuff because it's going to be a disaster. So before I put her in the water, I'm going to go ahead and paint this. Now again, I need to use the aluminum coat on the hull, and then I need to use what I have left, and I have a lot left of the roll-up inflatable paint. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically try to figure out my water lines. It's never been in the water before, so it's super clean. Buddy of mine, Dave Gannon from Sailing Dark Angel, sent me a picture of his 290 Classic in the water, so I know that the transom's going to be wet. I'm going to come to the top of this weld. That's super easy, and then if I do that, I'm going to come basically across. I'm going to now do the inflatable paint here, basically the whole back of this pontoon. I'd rather be protected and a little ugly than, you know, getting growth all over it. And she will sit in the water basically forever. It'll come in and out a couple times a year. So I'm gonna get started on the taping. The cool thing is it sits so high, I don't think this tube ever gets in the water. I bet you the water is probably right about here at this hump. So I was even thinking of coming off of this just to keep things cleaner, but maybe I'll measure back, or I'll come off of the strip and I'll come down and run the tape kind of like this, and then start to come back deeper. But I'm gonna do the tape now, and then I'd like to get the aluminum done immediately. The other stuff dries so fast, I'm not too worried about it, but the aluminum has to be done first, and the reason behind that is it's going to protect it. I don't want to get any copper-based paint on the aluminum and cause oxidation. So the aluminum paint is, I want to say it's got some sort of biology, blah blah blah, I don't even know what the word is, biocide in it, where the tube will be running on copper based ablative. So let's get this taped up and then start painting. I want to be on the boat soon. I gotta get this done because she's getting registered tomorrow, and I want to get it in the water and have fun with it. I can't wait. I got a couple of cool trips planned with this thing. I want to prove that the Highfield can run on a tiny motor and do some amazing trips, like my marina to West Point, my marina to Manhattan and around and back. I don't know, we'll see. But let's get this going.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack.
So kind of like that. I'm never gonna match it perfect on the other side, but I'm gonna try. Again, most of the boat stays, most of the tube is, you know, basically held out of the water. I'm gonna try to match that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I wonder if I should make this one go a little longer. I kind of like the look of it though. So I'm gonna try to match this on the other side, and we'll get to painting. I'm never going to be able to. It's going to be a little lopsided, but that's what makes these things fun. I love projects like this. So I know that these are not going to match exactly, but the rest of the year she'll develop a water line as it sits in the muck, and then I'll have something real easy to follow come next spring when I touch it up. Also, posted my first picture instantly. Highfield liked it, so that is cool. Know that they're into their customer stuff. All right, I like it. Let's look. I can tell right off the bat that the line's not the same, but I'm never gonna get it. So I can sit here and be crazy, or just go for it. I mean, it's pretty close. Pretty close. We do our best, people. We do our best. I'm thinking this should be good, but there's a little wonky there. Whatever. I'm cool with it. You guys cool with it? You're all right with it? Oh, thank God. I was worried. But yeah, this will be fun. Just protection. So now what I gotta do is get out the aluminum paint and get that coat done now. I can do the other one whenever, but I'm still gonna do it all right now because I'm crazy like that. And I wanna go on my boat. I'm dying to go on the boat today. All the kids wanna go on the boat today. I'm even wearing my Artemis shirt today. Yeah, it's not the most even. Might be able to fix it a little if I do this. So this, a bit more like that. That helped it a little. Yes. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out the paint right now. So I feel like I've just been painting. Like, right, you guys saw me do the dink the other day. It wasn't the other day, it was a month ago. But I just did last night my pram. Now we're doing this. So we're using the TotalBoat aluminum boat aluminum AF copper-free ablative anti-fouling paint. That is going on the hull. I'm gonna get that on there now. This has been shaken, stirred, everything you can imagine. By the way, the shipping on these is really awesome. They do a great job with the packaging. So let me get this into a tray, get this put on. I hope you enjoy watching me paint for some odd reason.
And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have.
Again, I'm pretty stoked with how that came out. Now is the time where I'm going to be using the TotalBoat inflatable boat paint. So this goes on the tubes, and as you see, what I did is I came with the other one a little bit higher, so now I don't have to worry about getting the copper onto any part of the aluminum hull. So this has been shaken. I'm going to go ahead and get it into that tray, and I'll roll this. This stuff dries much faster than that. That's been on there now for over an hour. It's still a little tacky, so I'm just going to be very careful. You know what? I'm going to keep shaking this. I'm going to give this another 20, and then we can go ahead and put this on, and we're good to go. Then we get the Reggie on it tomorrow, and she'll be hitting the high Hudson, having a good time.
And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
So here's a non-pro tip. If you buy the inflatable boat paint and you use it and then you put it away, be very careful when you open it. There's a lot of chunks that are going to come off that lid. So I would even say clean that lid super amazing before you close it up and put it away. You can see here all these chunks. That was from the lid. That's my bad, so I have to go through now and get them off. But we're done. We're done. I'm actually going to peel the tape. I'll put you over here while I do that. We're done. Tomorrow we'll flip her over. We'll get her name painted on her, and registration numbers 10. I'm gonna paint those on, actually, really small. Yeah, Coast Guard approved small. And then I'm gonna order a name plate or a number plate from Defender, and we'll put that over whatever we paint down there. But the name is getting painted on because it's going to be super special to me, at least. So we'll see. But let me go ahead and get you put down and peel the tape off, and we can go to the lines. So I'm curious, how many of you have dinghies and would actually consider painting them like I just did? Ooh, I found a spot I'm gonna have to touch up with a brush. With a brush. Do you leave them in the water? Do you not? Would you paint? Do you think this is a waste? What do you think? I'm curious. Clean that one up with a razor blade. I have minimal bleeding, but I do have some bleeding. I got some bleeding there, and then in the front, and I'll show it to you in a sec, but I want to just quickly touch up one spot that I didn't think to not tape, so hold on. Another problem we're having today is it's so nice out. Everything's just drying instantly. Like that. That actually looks good too, because it's the same color. Why not? Look for any other spots. Touch them. So, not my cleanest bottom job, but it's going to be very functional. Let's look. Alright, so areas on a Highfield hard to paint in here and here. That's going to have growth. That's good. That looks good. I'm going to clean up this with just a razor blade. And the line coming up is perfect. I had a little bleeding here, not a big deal because it is bottom paint. Love when I watch people who do them like perfect bottom job. It's like, wow, no one's ever going to see that. And then I bled right here. Other than that, she looks pretty darn good. So again, would you consider doing a bottom job on your dinghy? I feel like, for me, the price of this, why not protect your investment? That's just my opinion. Plus, I like going fast. This will keep any growth off. Will it slow you down a little bit? Sure, because now you don't got a highly polished bottom, but you don't got to worry about any sorts of junk on there going forward. Anyway, I'd love to know what your opinion is. Do you do it? Do you not do it? Drop that in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a beautiful day.